Good morning, my friends. We're live in Austin this morning. Good morning, everybody. Brenda, Jeffrey, good morning. Here in just one sec, I'm going to have to turn the camera off, bring in my ex-folks, and I will be right back on. But don't go anywhere. I'm just bringing in the ex-folks and coming right back on. Don't want those guys to miss out this morning. Nanner knows. What's up? What's up? What's up? Just left a live fire scene in San Antonio. It is icy out here this morning. Kind of icy. Okay, guys, y'all don't go anywhere. I got to turn the camera off, and then I will come right. I got to add in the X people, and then I will be right back on. Bueno, we good? I just don't want y'all to think that I've left or something happened to the stream. Just bear with me for a second, and I will be right back. All right, boys and girls, we should be back. We should be live on X this morning as well. We should be. Did I make it back? Let me know if I made it back, friends. Let me know if I made it back. Brenda, coffee's hot. All right, we're back. All right, we're here. Good job. Good deal, good deal. All right, let's get rolling. We're here, you're here. Good deal. We're live. Okay, there's an X chat, and okay, good deal. No issues this morning. We're good to go. Man, it's cold. I am in the Dashmobile number 2 this morning. I got a story about the Dashmobile number 1 that happened last night. And the cops out at the Dash Cave last night for a while because some shenanigans have taken place. Let's see. Yes, watch for a glaze, absolutely. Alright. Good morning, it's Killer Carla. So, the video may be a little shaky. I don't have the normal, I don't have my normal mount in here, so it may be just a little bit shaky. If it is, I do apologize. 5 years. Yeah, that chimney fire, Nanner knows. That's what happened at that, we'll head down there right now, actually. I'll show y'all where that fire happened a couple of nights ago. Alright. So, all right. My windshield's freezing up again. I gotta get my, let's see, front. Okay. Sorry about the noisy wipers. The noisy wipers. So I probably will not be back in the Dashmobile, the black Dashmobile, for quite some time. There was some shenanigans that happened last night with the Dashmobile. Ended up having to have the cops out at the Dash Cave. Marcy, no ice on the roads. Well, some of the bridges I hear are getting slick, but surface streets, I haven't ran across any ice yet. And I came all the way up from the Cedar Park area, all the way down from the Cedar Park area, and I had no issues whatsoever. That doesn't mean they can't glaze over quick, though. Just be careful if you're getting out and about. Of course, it'll warm up above freezing here before too long, and then it's not going to be a problem anymore at all. So, Round Rock to the domain area. Yeah, you'll be fine. You should be good to go. Like I said, I came from Cedar Park, no issues. No issues all the way down. After moving in for cleaning, removal plus repaired a few tiny cracks. Yep, those chimneys, man, they'll burn your house down. Butterfly 71, my mod on here, her neighbor's house burned because of a chimney. The Talesman condos burned because of a chimney. Yes, yes. Again, I'm sorry if the video's moving around. This mount is not as stable as my other mount in the Dashmobile. But like I said, we won't be in the Dashmobile too much for the near future. I'll talk about that in a little while, what happened last night. It's actually kind of scary what happened, but a little scary. I didn't see a chimney. The house total loss. It's sad, man. I hate seeing houses burn. I've never had a fire in a house that I've lived in. Ever. Shame when that happens. It definitely is a shame. Jeffrey, kinda. And well, I'll just tell you. Last night, I got home. It was dark. And as soon as my dome light went off, I noticed a flashing light underneath my dashboard that had never been there before. And I got to digging around, and it was a GPS tracker. Somebody had stuck a GPS tracker up underneath my dashboard at some point. Anyway, scared me to death. I ended up calling the sheriff's department. They came out and took the unit, took a report. I gave them some information. Gave them they wanted to know information on any enemies that I may have, and I'm like, whew, that's a long list right now anyway. So they got all that information. They got the information of threats that I've been getting and such. It could be nothing. I mean, hell, I guess technically it could have been in there from the previous owner. I don't know. But I can't imagine I would not have seen that flashing light before last night. It lit my feet up. Like, it was very noticeable. And it was just plugged in. They snapped it onto a wire, the hot wire on the OBD2 port. Boom. No, well, I did, but we didn't. It was never financed, Tow for Life. We bought it outright. The car was never, not once, financed. So, I don't know what could have happened. Like I said, I can't imagine that I would ever miss that flashing light for all the years that I've had it. There's just no way. That light wasn't flashing before yesterday. My first classmate had a portable 3 rooms, torched by some guy with a glass bottle full of gas and a rag, no kids. He was just an idiot. He's still, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, it may be nothing, but I did call the cops to make a report. I thought that was the prudent thing to do. Let them figure it out. It had an active SIM card in it, I can tell you that. So it was broadcasting, I can tell you that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the Popo finds out about it. I'm sure they'll let me know who owns it or who registered it. At least the cop told me that they could. Their best lead would be the SIM card and who registered it. I know you can register those things anonymously, but we'll see what happens. I've made quite a few enemies here in the last year in Austin. I get probably, I don't know, I get several messages every week telling me all the creative ways that people are going to kill me. That's what I was thinking, Bill. It's a very generic device, about the size of a big cigarette lighter, a little bit bigger than a cigarette lighter. It wasn't very big. It was just thrown up underneath the dashboard. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to talk too much about it, about what the cops are telling me and all. But they have some enhanced patrols on my house right now. I know I was out last night outside and saw they came by about 2 in the morning and shined their spotlight up in the driveway. So they are definitely doing what they said they were going to do. They're going to at least come by several times a night, check on the house. It is wild. I'm telling you right now, it is wild. We'll see what they say. We'll see what they find out. I trust the cops that I'm dealing with. Wild times indeed. I wished it would stop raining right now. I can tell you that. It's making streaming hard. Well, hopefully they were stupid enough to use some kind of identifying information when they registered that device or registered the SIM card. It's through Verizon. The SIM card, it was a Verizon SIM card. I do not, Brenda. I do not. Nobody knew where I lived. Like, that my address is not attached to my name. There's no bills attached to my name. We did that on purpose because my last address got doxed. And anyway, we got everything as far away from my name as possible. Getting serious. That's a good question. I don't know, man. They're not always death threats. Sometimes it's people talking about my kids. Sometimes it's people, there's one guy in particular that talks about me being a pedophile, and I'm doing anyway. There's some sick people out there, man. I get it. If you're not happy with me, come after me, but I'll put my kids in the middle of it. I'm with the band. Feet got no rhythm. Brenda, do you wanna dance? Brenda, give me half a chance. Brenda, do fall in love. I don't agree with the title. Take care. Yep. Yeah, they're talking about the kids. I've never understood, man. My kids are innocent. My kids got a rough start in life as it is. My wife and I adopted our children, and their bio mom was a drug addict, and now she's homeless somewhere from what I hear. They got a rough start in life as it is, and they don't need, I don't need anybody trying to make their life hard now. I'm not going to stand for that. I'll shut this shit down before I let anything touch my children. And maybe that's what they want. I don't know. Man, the windshield wipers are making noises. We're going to head down into downtown real quick. And then we're going to head down to... So we're going to head down to downtown. Then we're going to head down to the camps in South Austin this morning. I'm gonna take you guys into as soon as it stops doing this raining, we're gonna walk into the water tower camp this morning. I want to show you guys that camp. Let's see, I dated a girl in college that was adopted. She always says she felt like she won the lottery because her adopted parents were so good. Well, I sincerely hope my children feel that way. They don't know about it right now. They're too young at the moment to know anything about that. But they're all brothers and sisters. My kids, they're all biologically brothers and sisters. We wanted to keep everybody together. I thought that was important to keep them together. It was so funny. My 5-year-old, his name is Cade, Arcadius. We didn't even know we were going to have a newborn. He came to us on a Saturday, came straight from the hospital to us. They called us on a Friday night and was like, hey, we got a baby coming to you. We didn't have bottles. We had nothing for a newborn. Nothing. I had never raised a baby. I had never had a newborn. I'd never had a baby. I had never changed a diaper. I had no experience with babies. And then all of a sudden, within 24 hours, we have a newborn. You want to talk about jack you up, buddy. Cameras are a little harder to jam with direct connection Wi-Fi, aren't they? When I win the lottery, I'm getting the good ones. They won't be Wi-Fi. I won't be able to. Heck yeah, Nanner knows. My parents split when I was a kid, but my parents always made me and my 4 brothers stay together wherever. Yeah, TK, that's. I think it's important, for the kiddos to stay together. I think it's real important. I really do think that's important. But like I said, we went from having it was so crazy trying to get ready for Cade. We had nothing, bottles, diapers, we had nothing. And the state of Texas, CPS is who we adopted through. They were really awesome. They helped us get things together. They made sure that we were prepared for him to come home. And I was scared to death of Cade when he came. Yeah, Killer Carl, I was scared to death of little Cade. He was so little and so tiny and so fragile, I thought I was going to break him. I was scared to touch him. I was scared to hold him. But I learned quick enough that, children are not breakable. I mean, I guess they are breakable, but you're not going to break them. They're pretty hardy little creatures. And he is 5 years old now and doing really good. He is 5 years old now. I need to get some cameras on the house is what I need to do. The cops asked me last night if I had cameras. I'm like, nah, I don't. But like I said, the cops last night, they wanted to know anybody that is upset with me after they found out what I do. And so I went down the list and I gave them everything. I gave them all the threats that I've received. I gave them everything. So I don't know what they'll do with that information, if they will do anything with it. But if indeed somebody did put that in my car, I hope they will be able to find out who it is. I'm sincerely hoping that it was just some kind of a tracker that was in before we bought the car. But like I said, we've had that car for like 9 years now, and I know I would have seen that flashing light before last night. Make them hard to mess with. I'm almost certain I would have seen that before last night. Welcome to the University of Texas, my friends. It's cold and wet, and there is nobody on the streets this morning besides buses and us. Vehicles are most common. Well, see, that's, I was trying to figure out what, I can't imagine that Ford Flex was a fleet vehicle. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a Ford Flex. Oh my God, TK's an Aggie. Uh-oh. TK just, oh man, he's going to start a fight in here this morning. He's going to start a fighting this morning. That's okay, TK, we forgive you. You can always convert. We're going to have you take an oath to the University of Texas. Gave me my middle name, Kyle. There you go. Know how to hook mine to my phone, my cameras. TK is an Aggie. Good Lord, boys. All right. I'm a horned frog. Heck yeah, I love the horned frogs. There's always one. You're right. Did I tell y'all that before it got too cold, I saw a horny toad? here in Austin. I was out in a homeless camp. It was out sunning himself. Big old fat little thing, man. And he was not scared of me at all. And you very rarely get to see those little guys anymore. And I was like, man, I'm going to pick him up and I'm going to take him home and I'm going to show my kids. I want my kids to see a horny toad. Well, then I got to feeling bad, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to mess with him, man. He's just chilling out in the sun. And I'm glad I didn't mess with him, because it is illegal to touch those guys. You cannot mess with them at all. And I didn't realize that, but you cannot mess with a horny toad. They are very, very protected. It's a payment somewhat complex. Well, this thing is just it wasn't plugged into the car at all. It was only plugged, it had one wire going to a power. And it was just kind of clipped in with like this clip with teeth. You know what I meant? You know what I mean? It's like a clip with teeth. They just clipped it right onto that power wire. It wasn't connected to the car in any way other than one power wire. One power wire. Mess, you horny toads. Yeah, I remember seeing them when I was a kid, and I hadn't seen one in a very long time. And this was a fat little guy, man. He was just out sunning himself. And I got to thinking, I'm like, man, I want to show my kids. I want them to be able to see a horny toad. I was going to pick him up. But then I was like, man, I can't mess with him. He's just chilling, doing his thing. And here comes the human to mess with him. So I didn't mess with him. I just took a picture of him and let him be. But he was out during the wintertime. It wasn't cold, but it wasn't warm out. I thought they hibernated. I guess they don't. Well, shit, I got sprayed by a skunk not long ago. I thought they hibernated as well. It shows what I know. There's that crooked building, y'all, right there. This building always makes me think that it's going to fall over. Nanner knows. Yes, it's exciting to see one. The populations are after I saw him and I started looking up, horny toads and what they do, and apparently their numbers have dwindled to almost nothing here as of late, and which is why they are so protected. From what I was reading online, their numbers are coming back now, but humans have just totally decimated their habitat, and they've just started disappearing. For a long time, I thought it was an actual frog, but it's not a frog. It's a lizard. But with their big old fat bellies, they do kind of look like a frog. Those damn piss ants. I hate a fire ant. I hate getting bit by a fire ant. They always had another key, one of those shady car lots. Yep. You know what? I've never been through one of those, but I've heard some stories about them. When we bought the Dashmobile, we just bought it outright. We didn't finance it at all. And I mean, we've owned it outright for years. That's one of the reasons why I refuse to get rid of it. Because there's no car payment on it, you know what I mean? It's nice not having car payment on that car. Just paying upkeep and insurance on it. Alright. So, no, I bought it. It was from a car lot. It was from a car lot. Come on, guys, get across. But I don't know what happened to it before. It could have very well have been from before, but like I said, I can't imagine that I would have not seen that light before last night. It was very, very noticeable, that light was. So I don't know. It could have been in there a while. I figure it was probably best just to make a police report and let them try to figure it out, because I have made a lot of people mad here recently. China. It could have been China. Boy, look at the Capitol this morning in the rain. Do they really carpetbagger? Man, I didn't think that car was that advanced. Taking falling over coffee filter. Oh, and just not today. Yes, Brenda. Friend who owned a tote the note lot said it was more like rentals with how many he repoed. Yeah, those tote the note lots. They repo a lot of cars. It is, TK. It is. It is a beautiful, beautiful building. Old as sin as well. That building is old, old, old. And still standing tall. The quarry that they got the limestone for that is out off of Anderson Mill. And it's when they need to do repairs, or if they're going to add on, they use the same limestone that the original was taken out of. Never read it or watched it. Never read it. Yes, it is beautiful. They also don't require have a deal or insurance, especially around income tax time. That's crazy. You would think they would at least make you have insurance. This is an old church right there, the cathedral, St. Mary's. I think St. Mary's is back. Well, I can't turn the camera that far, but the actual church is right down the street. Who knows who test drive? I've had trackers and I've had a lot. Yeah, well, the thing that bothers me about it is I can't imagine I would not have seen that light in the years that we've had the car. And I mean, it was lighting my feet up when the dome light went off. I mean, when it would flash, it would light my feet up. So I mean, I would have seen that light before yesterday. Yep, TK. It is a 2013. No, 2013. No, 2012. It's not new by any means. It is, but it does not have a car payment, and it's been a really good car. It's all-wheel drive. And I don't know if you've ever driven an all-wheel drive car, but boy, it makes you feel like you're stuck to the road, man. It's nice to have that all-wheel drive. It's got some really odd-sized tires. When I put new tires on them, they generally have to order them. They're very wide. They're like, I mean, damn, they're very wide tires. It's just a very odd size. And they are more expensive. Yeah, that car, man, has been a really good car. I've put more miles on that car in the last year than I put on that car in the whole time we've owned it. You know, I was averaging, after running dash balls to the wall, I was averaging about 5,000 miles a month or more just here in Austin. That's a lot of driving. That is a hell of a lot of driving. TK, yeah, Kia. Back in the 2000s, we had a Kia. My wife had a Kia. What was it? A Kia Sportage, I think it was. That was back in my 20s. It was a white Kia Sportage. And then when she got rid of that, she got a Nissan Juke. A Juke. The damn thing looked like a wasp if you looked at it from the front. It was a weird looking car. Red light means it's not connected anymore. Those trackers remain. It was a green light. It was flashing green. And from what I could find out, that means that it was transmitting a location. Now, again, I could be completely wrong about that, but Jeffrey's got that diesel, man. That diesel will never die on you. My F-250, it's a 2007 F-250. 4-wheel drive, 4-door, power stroke, best truck you could ever own right there. Solid as a rock. I got an 01 F-250 right now. Ain't no tech. See, mine's an 07. It was the last year that Ford put the 6.0 power strokes in them. See, if you got an 01, if it's a diesel, then you got the 7.3 liter power stroke, which is a solid engine as well, man. That 6.0 will pull the asshole out of a cat. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is a tough, tough motor. Chevy slogan was like a rock. I'm as strong as I could be, like a rock. Dougie Doomer. Yes, sir. You treat that truck right, man, it'll last you forever. You change its fluids and it'll last forever. All right, we're going to head down to the HEB camp real quick. I want to get some video of this thing. I got to make a quick video. We'll see what they're doing to it this morning, if they're doing anything to it. I think at a certain point we're going to pull up here at this camp one morning and they're going to be out there just completely cleaning it. That's my hopes anyway. The people that live next to this camp, they do not deserve the bullshit that they're going through right now. F-250 7.3, anything that breaks you will give your wallet up. Heck yeah, man. That 7.3 is a good motor though. It's made by International. Damn good motor. Dang good motor, I'm going to tell you. They parked a cop car. Probably because all the freaking cars getting broke into around Mount Bonnell, man. You want to get your car broken into, leave it at Mount Bonnell for any length of time. That'll get you. The new 19 and up Toyotas have GPS hardware in the cars, a SIM card, cell phone mode. I think a lot of the newer cars are going that way, right? Carpetbagger. What do you mean? Is that the BS like when people come to film them? Yeah, you can't. It's hard to drive through there. Carpetbagger, what do you mean? Man, you know why I like streaming from this car? It's got heated seats. It's got heated seats. Kash Patel, the FBI director, isn't it great? Isn't it great that I didn't know if they were going to be able to confirm him or not, but boy, it's great that they did, man. It is awesome that they got him confirmed. I read a story, I guess it was yesterday, where he ordered 500 agents to the field from the Washington field office. I also heard that Trump fired the guy that was running ICE because deportations were too low. I don't know if that's true. Again, you never know reading the mainstream media. That's right, Jeffrey. That's exactly what I heard. Of course I help them. I mean, I try to do what I can do. I mean, there's only so much you can do for folks. You can't help people that will not help themselves. It's one thing that I've learned. Man, I give out food, water, jackets, shoes, especially during the wintertime. I've given out almost 800 pounds of jackets in the last month and a half. I go to these camps, I get these people, I try to give them rides to the warming center where they can get off the street. If people want services, I try my best to hook them up with services. I've gotten people into rehab. I mean, but again, there's only so much you can do for people that really don't want to help themselves. But the thing is these videos, you know, these videos help more than anything. How do I get them to services? I make phone calls and get them to services. Especially families. Look, I get it, man. Not everybody agrees with the videos. I get it. But the videos work, man. It gets the city in to shut these places down and get people moved to shelter. Usually integral care. I call the Travis County Constable, Precinct 3. They've got a lot of connections. I call Front Steps. We can call Sunshine. Man, I got a whole host of numbers to call to try to get people help. But the problem is, these folks, they don't want off of the streets. That's the problem. They are where they want to be. They're where they want to be. Oh man, Jose Garza. That guy is something else, man. Jose Garza. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Did they really? I haven't talked to Front Steps in about a year now. Ben Brady, what's up, man? Front Steps, really? I didn't know that, Carpetbagger. I need to look at that because I had not heard that. 3 grants taken from them for misappropriating funding. That's interesting. I have not heard that. I know that Sunrise just got quite a bit more. They just got a big bump. And look, I know I talk a lot of shit about Sunrise. And I think Sunrise is doing a really good job in the homeless community. I just think that their church, their facility needs to be in a different place. It doesn't need to be right there where the children are at. But I think Sunrise is doing... There's nobody doing what Sunrise is doing. Let's put it that way. The other ones is another organization that is doing great. The other ones, they actually go out and they will take people that are living on the street and give them a job, and they will pay them. They go from camp to camp cleaning out the garbage. So not only are they cleaning out the garbage, but they're actually giving people a paycheck day to day, and I think that is pretty damned amazing. The other ones is doing an excellent job right now. You know, we can pull up right here and you know, and just think about, look at this and think. We have humans living in these conditions, man. We have humans living in these conditions. And the city of Austin refuses to come in here and do anything. I still see them. The other ones did? Are you sure? Had actually sound plan for helping the homeless. Rick Caruso, I'll need to look at that, TK. I don't watch Rogan a whole lot, but I do when we find out that there's... when I find out that there's actually good episodes. But, I mean, look at this. Look at what's in front of you. The city of Austin could come in here today and try to help these people and try to get them off the street and try to get them into shelter. They could do it today, but they don't. They do not do it. They leave people living in the most horrid conditions that you can imagine. Look at this. This is like a third world country. This is worse than a third world country. And we have people living in there right now. You know, at a certain point, I don't know what the answer is. But this is not the answer. Leaving people living in this shit right here is not the answer. This is just wild. And I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to the mainstream news at all, man. I don't listen to the mainstream news at all. I don't. Making a lot of money off of this. Nonprofits are making a lot of money off of this homeless and industrial complex, man. These people are raking in millions of dollars, and they're leaving people live. They're leaving people in these conditions. It's wild. I just did what? Good Lord, man. Yeah, they're helping, all right. They are helping, all right. All right, let's get out of here. What are you talking about, man? Do you see people watching this right now? Most of these people have been here forever. I got a feeling I know where this is going. Place for those who choose. You know, Bill, that's something. That's something that I've been thinking about and talking to people about having a place set aside for just that kind of thing. Hang on, guys. I can't see the chat real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Slab City. Okay. Government sucks at it though. I was in Vancouver for work last year. Pretty reasonably with their drug laws, but you end up having people shooting up here. Yeah, that you know, they a lot of people, you hear a lot of people talking about how just legalizing, you know, you just got to legalize the dope completely. And that will solve the issue, but I don't know. I don't think so. Fentanyl, thank goodness, made a big difference. Anyway, fentanyl is not a big drug in Austin right now, but it's getting bigger, and you know, I don't know. It's making its presence known more. Man, I don't... What? Until the real consequences for those selling the drugs and manufacturing them, it's never going to get any better. That's the thing. I know that my position is... See, TK, I've heard that there's a drug that they're mixing in with fentanyl called Trink. And it's some kind of like a horse tranquilizer or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. But that's the one where you see people, you know, bent over at the waist, and, you know, they're just, it's you know, look at this. So I had surgery in November of last year. I had my knee reconstructed. And when I came out of surgery, they gave me fentanyl in a needle. And it made me stupid for like 6 hours. It was wild. I can't imagine people doing this on the street and being able to function at all. I mean, it was so tough that once they put that in my IV, it's like this warmth went all over my body, and then my vision went blurry. And I can tell you right now, you really don't care about the pain. I can tell you that right now. Well, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to run back up and over to the Williamson Creek Greenbelt real quick. Yeah, for real, Brenda. For real. It's wild stuff, man. You know, and they say that it's life-changing for people in the hospital, people that, you know, have severe forms of cancer, and it makes their quality of life a lot better. But then, you know, it ends up on the street, and, you know, or the stuff that's on the street coming from China is, you know, I watched a video. There's a video on YouTube somewhere. I wish I could find it. I would share it with you. But basically, it's a video of, there was a journalist that made it in with the cartel, and they were showing the room where they mix they mix all that shit together and press the pills. And they have a recipe that they follow. I put on Oxycontin after I broke my ankle in high school, man. Yeah, that Oxycontin, man, it caused a lot of trouble. You remember when all that was going down, and the company that was making Oxycontin ended up, I can't remember, what was the name of that company that was making that? They're out of business now, and in fact, I think the people that owned the business were criminally charged for that. Oh man, I can't remember the name of the pharmaceutical company, but man, they were making a Purdue Pharma. That's it right there. Didn't they get criminally charged for that Oxycontin bullshit? If I remember right, they got charged with that. Or at least they ended up having to pay a shit ton of money about it. Purdue Pharma, that's right. They got to keep most of their money. Well, they should have taken all that money and split it up between people that died from that shit. The Sackler family, that's the name I was looking for, the Sackler family. Yeah, they were telling doctors it wasn't addictive, or it was less addictive, or they were doing some kind of shady shit. Yeah, before walking up surgery was a little bit of a different thing, and what's on the street had zero pain, but I remember. Yeah, I don't remember much after they gave me that shot either. When I had a shoulder rebuilt, they killed my arm and my neck. I had a morphine bag for a week, couldn't find my arm. You didn't care about it though, did you? In the medical industry, man, it's so, yeah, they made a lot of money off of a lot of people dying, and it's extremely sad. The Sackler family. So they didn't end up going to jail, did they? I don't think they ended up going to jail. Ooh, man, the heat just kicked on. No jail. They killed a lot of people. They killed a whole lot of people. The Sackler family. Oh, Jesus Christ. Carpetbagger. You can't get to the warming center today. You can only get there. You got to get to register between 6 and 8 down on Barton Springs. Like a rock, not as strong as I could be. Yes, they did. Wasn't it? Yeah, Kentucky, up in the mountains. They got, well, carpetbagger. Come on, man. Ben Brady, I know, 2 hours to register. You got to be there between a certain time. You know, trying to get anywhere on a bus in this city is a nightmare. You got to get there between a certain time. Two hours is what you have to register. They don't advertise where the warming centers are at. You can't just walk into a warming center. If you don't make it to down on Barton Springs between 6 and 8 when they have the warming centers open, you get nothing. You can't get to a warming center. You know, a few days ago, I picked a guy up from, actually I was live when I did it. I picked a guy up down there at that camp and took him over to the McDonald's so he could warm up. That was the morning that it was really, really cold. That guy smelled so much. It was dope, man. Tons of dope. Tons of dope. I was looking up Biden's pardon list. Think they may have pardoned one of the biggest pain management doctors. Probably did, Bill. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Jesus, carpetbagger. Why don't you just move on, man? I get your point. You don't like me. You don't like what I'm doing. You made your point. Good for you. I get it. I've heard it before. I'm from Florida, coming the hurricanes. Ah, boy. After the hurricanes. Yep. Well. We're going to run back into downtown real quick. Hang on, let me look and see what calls are open for the fire this morning. Bear with me a second. Can't see the chat. I want to show y'all something, by the way. Man, there's a high rise. I know where we're going. We're going to go down to this rollover accident real quick. We're going to go to this rollover accident. Sadie, sometimes, what's up? Sadie sometimes, Ben Brady, all of you beautiful, wonderful people. A&M baseball is going to crush the Longhorns this year. You know what? I don't watch baseball hardly at all. What'd Brenda say? Hang on. Brenda, good morning, Sadie. Yeah, the roads are not too bad this morning. I took a wrong turn. I was on William Cannon and not Stastny. So I got a friend that lives down here by William Cannon and Mopac. He lives off in the woods. We may be going to the same place. I know it was loud, wasn't it? Brenda, do you want to dance? Brenda, give me half a chance. Sadie sometimes. Yeah, we took it down. We took it down last week. It's going to be coming back up, TK. It's going to be coming back up here pretty soon. The guy that built it and ran the website sold his business, and so everything's being moved to new servers. But we've got updates. Oh my God, I know exactly who you are. Boy, you need some serious help, my dude. I'm going to tell you right now, you need some serious help. Oh boy. Yep, I can. It's alright. Cops will take care of it sooner or later. Alright, we're going to head down to William Cannon. TK, that would be cool. I'll have to reach out to you. I'll send you a DM on X. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, I don't know how many accounts you're going to create, but you got some serious issues, my dude. You got really serious issues. You got serious problems. Brenda, do you wanna dance? Brenda, give me half a chance. Brenda, man, I love these heated seats, man. Get your butt all warm and giggly. I hear you, Nanner Nose. I hear you. We're gonna take care of it. Everybody knows who that is. Dan's Hamburgers is delicious, man. If you've never had a Dan's Hamburger, you need to have a Dan's Hamburger. May, what's up? Hey, seriously, if you want a good hamburger, their hamburgers are delicious. Their hot ham and cheeses are even better. And their BLTs are even more delicious. I got to stop real quick so I can use my phone. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me find a place to park real quick. Brenda, do you wanna dance? Brenda, give me half a chance. Brenda. P. Terry's. Yeah, I used to like P. Terry's. P. Terry's, well, it's not too bad. But it is definitely not anything like, it's definitely not anything like Dan's. There you go, my friends. All right. Blocked. Y'all know who that was. That is my wonderful stalker that apparently he thinks about me 24/7. I should have known when he started running his fucking mouth. That's okay. The cops will be talking with him soon. Cops will be talking with him soon. Or they should be anyway. Could y'all not block Jeffrey? Could y'all? I need to figure out how that works. I thought you guys could block, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to look at that. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, the guy will just keep creating new accounts every day to come in here and do this shit. I don't know what this whole Germany fixation is that he's got, but I should have known, right? I should have known in the beginning that of who he was. That account was created today. See, I tried to do that. I thought I could do it through Streamlabs. I can do it through Prism, but I can't do it through Streamlabs. That guy has created new accounts every day. Every post that I put on X, he's blocked on X, by the way, but every post that I put on X, he goes specifically, because on X, the block feature, you can still see my posts. And then he will get in the comments people that will reply to my posts on X, and then he will reply to them. And the block feature is horrible. I wished that I had the kind of time that he has, but I don't. But that's all right. I'll give a wrench to everybody on here. What in the world is happening there? Bill, he absolutely hates me, is his point of view. Anything that I do, that's he hates. That's his point of view. Anything. And I wouldn't be surprised if he creates another account and he'll be back here shortly. Wouldn't surprise me at all. It's, he was just saying that. That boy's not autistic. He's crazy, but he's not autistic. Yeah, it's wild, man. I mean, like, I have to deal with this guy every day. And with that tracker being put on my car, he doesn't know where I live. But the cops wanted to know if I had any enemies. That boy was at the top of the list. Dougie Doomer, you do what you feel you need to do, my man. You got the wrench. You want to put people in timeout and all that? Have at it, man. Block them if you can. You got the power. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings at all. I guess, Bill. I don't know. Ben, it could have been nothing. It could have been on here from before. But last night, I got in the car when it was dark, or actually I was on my way home, and once the dome light went off, I saw a flag on, put a GPS tracker and just laid it right up under my dashboard. So I don't know. Like I said, it could have been here from before. It could have been here. It could have gotten put in here yesterday. I don't know. But the point is You know, I had to make a report to the police just to be safe, especially with all the threats that I've been getting, especially with this guy, like, in my chat, creating, 2 or 3 accounts a day just to come in and say some stupid shit. Oh, man. Sadie's like, come at me. I guess Adler would say he feels powerless and wants attention in the sense of, I don't know, man. I don't know what the guy's deal is. But if you go and look at my X account and just look at some of the comments, man, you'll see him in there. It's DC Dave. That's who it is. You'll see him in my comments talking poo-poo. And I know he thinks it's getting to me, but it's not. I could really care less. Yeah, Jeffrey, right now it's easy to figure that out. It's easy to figure out who the new, and I mean, all you got to do is click on the account, and if it was created today or within the last few days, I can almost guarantee you that's who it is. It's freaky, man. It is so psychotically weird is what it is. It is so psychotically weird. Anyway, back to work. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I know where I was going to take you guys. I hear you, Nanner Nose. I don't know what the guy's deal is. All I know is here lately it's like 2 or 3 different accounts. According to him it is. According to him it is. You heard that man in the arena quote from No, what is it? TK? Sadie, it's weird. If you're on, are you on X? If you're on X, just go look through some of my posts. You'll see him under there, and you'll see the stuff that he's saying. It's weird stuff. It's not good to have a cyber stalker. But he'll be back. He'll probably be back during this stream, I would imagine. All right. Just Sadie said, "Come at me, bro. Come at me." Sadie's like, I'll give you my location. Come at me. We'll take care of this right now. I'm streaming on X right now too. Or I should be anyway. Greg Watson, mate, my brother from another mother from down under. What's up, man? Good morning. Well, it's not morning for you, but what's up? It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the showman stuff was the deeds. Yes, TK, I have heard that. Yes, I have heard. It's a great quote, man. I need to put that as my bio on X. Greg Watson. I'm glad that you come in here, man. I'm glad you came by to say hi. May, we are at basically at Congress and Ben White. Congress and Ben White. I hear you, TK. I need to put that as my bio. That's a great quote. I'm going to keep that. I may change that or pin it as a tweet. Greg Watson. All right. Been a few days. Yes, sir, it has been. Glad to see you're doing good, brother. Or I hope you're doing good anyway. I want to show you guys something here. We were over here the other day. I don't know if you guys remember the last time I was live down here, but looks like it got cleaned up, actually. Y'all see this? Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. All right, boys. Get out of here. I'm sitting in glass. Oh, no, Greg. That's not good, my dude. Looky there. That guy is an old man. He's lived here for a very, very long time. Very long time. All right. Yeah, I hope you don't get hit by that hurricane either. All right. That's a little camp that popped up within the last week down here. There's so much stuff there that is stolen stuff. You can tell it's been stolen out of work trucks and such. There's saws, there's drills, toolboxes, all kinds of stuff. And you can absolutely tell it has been stolen. I wish this rain would stop. I'm tired of running these windshield wipers. Guys, I'm going to be quite honest with you guys for a sec. Maybe that GPS tracker was nothing. Maybe it was just, it could have, maybe it was just nothing. I don't know. But it worries me. And simply because my last address was doxed, we moved, and if somebody knows my address now, I'm just not sure what I will do, to be honest. Dude, what are you doing? How far are you going to pull out there? About to turn my dog out at night. Heck yeah. Half big bar. Yeah, I'm serious. If the cops find out that was really somebody that put a tracker in my car, I sincerely hope they can find out who actually did it, because it worries me, man. My kids are everything to me. All right. I have to use the bathroom. I have a little dog. I have a Chiweenie. She's vicious. I have a sign out front that says, "Beware the dog." Sadie, let's do it. Ben, I don't think so, because it was right underneath my steering wheel. It was right underneath my steering wheel. Sadie's gonna go buck wild on this guy. Sadie is a veteran too. This guy's a vet. I just don't know. I don't know why he is so fucking fixated on me. It's wild. I don't know why he is so fixated on me. It's like the guy is just, I don't know, man. It creeps me out. You know, I get it. I've got a lot of haters. I've got a lot of people that message me all the time. It's probably all the different people that message me threats and shit. It's probably him. But, I mean, I just, it's so insanely odd that he is that fixated on me. Someone turned 2 chihuahuas out. Home visit one, they bit my ankles. They're little ankle biters, man. That's what those chihuahuas are. They're little ankle biters. They are little ankle biters. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, TK, are you still in here, man? Hold on. I just got a notification. Wait a minute, what happened here? Texas Cuties TK sent in a donation a while ago. Holy moly, dude. Thank you very much. God bless, man. You paid for the gas and stuff for today. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier, but it popped up in my notice up at the top. And when I'm live, it doesn't give me an actual notification. God bless you, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're missing Butterfly 71 in here this morning. Thanks, TK. Dude, you're so awesome. Thank you very much. Greg Watson gonna be a little wet. Yeah, it's a little wet. I think it's above freezing now, though. So it was. If this had started a few hours earlier than what it started. Is Mr. Buttercheeks here? Hang on, did I miss Mr. Buttercheeks? Is that Mr. Buttercheeks? I can't read. I'm colorblind and his name came in. Mr. Buttercheeks, what's up, man? TK, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for everything. I'll reach out to you about the website stuff if you don't mind. Mr. Buttercheeks. We still got the Buttercheeks. Yes. Yeah, I can't see your name. It's showing weird for me right now for some reason. Thanks, TK. I haven't been out. I can't check that. My Dash Twitter is on the phone I'm streaming on, and I have notifications turned off while I'm streaming. We're going to stop right here real quick. Oh, we've got to get a video uploaded real quick. Mr. Buttercheeks is in the house. It's cold, Mr. Buttercheeks. It's cold, brother. You'll give me one quick sec here to... let's see, I can't park there. I can't park there. Maybe I can park right here. Hang on. Texas Cuties got me where she wants me. And I play that Texas Cutie till I'm through. Don't know what happened then. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on, hang on. Did I do that right? Yes, I did do it right. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get a message out. Hang on one sec. Okay. What did I miss? Looking at my phone. Okay, this has got to get sent out. Ben Brady, Texas Cutie, my friend. We're going to have to do a meetup. I got to meet you guys. Texas Cutie, Ben, all of you guys. We're going to have to do a meetup. I don't know, Texas Cutie, I know you're up north of here. I don't know if you're ever down in the Austin area. But if you guys would ever like to do a meetup, I would love to do a quick meetup. That way we can all get together and put names with faces and actually make this friendship official. We had a meetup November of last year for everybody. It was a whole lot of fun, but it was kind of way out of pocket. So Mr. Buttercheeks was there, Butterfly 71 was there. A lot of you guys were there. All right, I'm gonna let that video send real quick. I think we should all get together and make a time to do it. I think. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this message sent out. I know I'm taking up your time. I'm just going to let that go. Let's see. So many blankets on my bed heavy that I hurt myself rolling over Tuesday morning. I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. Yes, Jeffrey was there. I did do a little bit of streaming at the time. We cooked a whole hog, but this time I think it would probably be cool to get together like at a restaurant or something. Let me buy you guys dinner, lunch, or whatever. I think that would be awesome. Okay, I don't know if this is actually sent yet or not. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to move on. I don't have time to just sit here. Okay. Austin in the spring, Dallas in the fall. Let's head over to the Greenbelt over here, the Barton Creek Greenbelt. That Dash had a big hand in getting this thing cleaned up. Dash had a big hand in cleaning this up. Scared me. My back popped and my hip is burned. It's a lot of blankets, Nanner knows. That's a hell of a lot of blankets. I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you right now, you're awesome people. You guys are awesome people. Waco would work. Yes, Nanner knows. I think we could make Waco work. I could actually, people that's here in town, I could throw all of you guys in the Dash Mobile so y'all didn't have to drive up there. We could meet somewhere and then we could all carpool up. That would be cool too. Yes, sir. I don't want anybody to have to spend money to come do a meet and greet. I want Dash to cover all the expenses. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And I have t-shirts too that I want to give out. I've had t-shirts for a bit. I was gonna sell them, then I was gonna hand them out if people made donations, and then I'm so scared to put these t-shirts out though. I've got like 60 of them right now, and I'm so scared to put these t-shirts out. And I'll tell you why I'm scared to put them out. Because people are already hating on me, like hardcore hating on me. If I start selling t-shirts, then they're really going to start hating on me. And I'm just not sure if that's a thing to do, is to put t-shirts out. So maybe I should just use them as giveaways. Maybe that's what I should do. Alright, this is the entrance to... Let's see if anything's down in here. No, there's nothing down in there right now. The best thing in Waco, the Texas Ranger Museum is awesome. I've been in that thing once. It was back years ago when I went to that thing. It was years ago. Boy, look at that view down there. Hang on, let me see if I can show you guys this view. Well, the trees are in the way. Hate them back, Jeffrey. Get them. Oh, shopping carts. That means there's somebody living down here right now. Greg Watson. We could take a boat to Australia. That's what we can do. Yeah, there's somebody living right there. He's not in his tent, though. He's not in his tent. Save the airfares. Let's see, is the country too divided down to Republicans that we just all hate each other? Yes, Bill. I you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because I think that is absolutely a lot of what's happening. Okay, so Bill, I think you're on X, if I'm not mistaken. I see your name pop up over there from time to time. And if you look, like, let's say all the people on the right, everybody's always fighting each other. You know, it's like the right is fighting the right. Everybody's always up in each other's grills about this, about that, calling names, making people out to be complete idiots. And it's happening on the left. So you got the right fighting the right, the left fighting the left and the right fighting each other. It's like everybody is fighting each other right now. And it's wild. Everybody's fighting each other. And I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know why it's happening. It's like here in Austin, the people that came after me a few weeks ago, they were from the right. They were Republicans that came after me. Oh, we're in a parking lot. These stop signs don't matter in the parking lots. But Bobby, a little bit. Yeah, I've been one guy in particular that is fixated on me for some reason. And I don't know what that reason is, but he is very fixated on me. He's creating new accounts every day to come in and troll. Only when you say the name, it's heard. I don't know. Yeah, Brenda, that's a good point. Bobby. My uncle's name was Bobby. Uncle Bobby. He was a mayor of Melissa, Texas. We called him Ex-Mayor Bob when he was, after he was not the mayor anymore. We called him Ex-Mayor Bob. I mean, do we want Joe Biden back? Right? No, we don't want Joe Biden back. Hell no. Can you imagine another 4 years of Joe Biden? Can you imagine another 4 years of if a Democrat had won? Holy shit. Greg, whenever you're here, if you're in this area, you got to come jump in the Dashmobile with me. Whichever Dashmobile we're using at the time, anyway. Yes, sir, Greg. Whenever you come over, man, I would really like to meet you. Killer Carla wants to hear you talk. She loves that Australian accent. An entire Brody Oak Center is about to go through an entire... Yeah, Bobby, it is. So the guy that owns that, I know that guy. I took him on a tour of the homeless camps down there. And, you know, he knows what I do. And he hooked me up with their security folks. So I have permission to be on their property at any time to film. I have permission to do whatever I need to do there. He told me what all they had planned for that area between, you know, apartments and, you know, storefronts and things like that. It's going to be nice. They've already started closing the buildings down around there that they're going to tear down. But the guy that owns the place is a very cool dude. And he's a young guy. But I like the guy. I like the guy a lot. And in order for him to give me permission to be on their property at any time I want, I had to agree to call him if I ever saw anything that needed his attention with the homeless camps. But I met down there with him and Austin Police a few months ago when they were starting to really clear out the homeless from that area. But there's zero enforcement, so even if, you know, they clean out the homeless, they'll be back within the week. Oh, there's a lady sitting under the bridge over there. I don't know if I should go try to talk to her or not. I don't like approaching females on the street. It scares them. Plenty in the back of the VO18, the Guadalupe homeless would shake for it. Yep, I'm telling you, Brenda. Yeah, I don't like approaching females that are alone on the street. I don't want to, be that person, so to speak. I don't want to be that person. How long have we been live, friends? How long have we been live this morning? Anybody know? I'd like to keep this at about an hour and a half to 2 hours this morning, but my timer is not showing. Get that plane ticket, Greg Watson. Get that plane. 96 minutes. Yep, we're about to wrap it up, at least for today. My goal is to be out here tonight on 6th Street tonight, y'all. Genuine Artifacts. He's here. Heck yeah. Says 1 hour. About an hour. Okay. All right. Not okay. So 90. Okay. Good deal. About an hour. Well, I can handle that. I can handle that. I am gonna run into this store. I'm gonna go into the Austin Vape and Smoke, and I am gonna get Genuine Artifacts. What's going on, my dude? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm going to go into the Austin Vape and Smoke, and I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then I'm going to take y'all to one other place, and we're going to have fun doing it. Hang on, I can't see the chat. Y'all got to give me 1 sec. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. I do. I try to not look at the screen unless I'm... Genuine Artifacts. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you guys. Guys, I did turn off super chats and all of that nastiness from the streams. YouTube is just taking a massive cut, man, and I just don't think that's very fair to you guys or to me. So if you guys do want to support the channel, there are ways to do that down in the bottom, down in the description. I'm not going to give YouTube any more money until I see that they're going to follow through with their end watching. And they make it incredibly hard to even make money on here, but until the payouts start going and I see that they're going to follow through and they're not going to demonetize me like they did last time. Once I see that they're going to follow through with their things and what they're wanting to do, I will turn it back on. But yeah, they take a big hit. They're like the mafia, GA. Yep, Jeffrey, they do, man. They take a huge cut of it. Both Apple and YouTube, they take a huge cut. The creator gets not very much, let's put it that way. I ended up, so the first week that I had monetization back, I ended up getting like, I guess it was a little over $100 in super chats total from all of you guys. And I think I will end up getting like 60, maybe $70 out of that whole thing. So they do take a big cut. Guys, I'm going to run in here. I know that Austin Vape and Smoke has a toilet. So I'm going to go in here and use the bathroom real quickly. If you guys will watch the dash mobile for me, make sure nobody takes it. You got to make sure nobody takes it. We'll run right in here. Okay. You guys, I'll be right back. All right. Was that quick enough for you guys? Yeah, keep keeping an eye out. Yes, get in front of that big window. You can go in there and get you some vapes. You can buy weed in there too. You can buy weed in there. It's crazy to walk into gas stations and see weed laying around, you know? It's crazy, crazy. So, we're going to go down real quick to... I used hand sanitizer. Their water was taking a little too long to get warm. And the dash mobile was running. JT, what's up? Another one-eyed Joe. Body can claim app on YouTube as dependent, seeing as they throw 30% to the support. Ain't that the... Boy, that's a good point. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yeah, YouTube's gonna get their cut, man. That is for sure. YouTube will definitely get their cut. Staff doesn't have to say it's burning. You can go through live sucking on air freshener with a vapor mod. Heck yeah, you can. So this, let's see, is there? We should go walk through this area here too. Man, if it wasn't raining, I would walk y'all into this homeless camp down. I want to walk y'all into the homeless camp that is at the water tower camp. I want to walk y'all in there, but it's raining, and I don't want to break my phone, and I'm still a little bit sick. Sadie knows, heck yeah. I was never a big weed fan in my whole life. I just never got into it. I was an alcohol. That's when I was younger. My vice was alcohol. I never got into the weed. I smoke to sleep at night. A lot of people do. There's nothing wrong with weed. I just don't like it. A CBD company. Have I ever told y'all the story of when I was eating CBD gummies? and it ended up being like Delta 9, Delta 13, or Delta 10. I can't remember. Anyway, it wasn't CBD. Let me tell you guys a story. I have trouble sleeping, and this was after I had surgery. I was really having trouble sleeping, and maybe I shouldn't tell this. No, you know what? I'm going to tell it. Anyway, I have trouble sleeping. We got some gummies, and I thought they were CBD gummies. I didn't read the package. There was 4 gummies in this package, and I ate them. I ate the 4 gummies. I'd had CBD before, and I would always eat like 3 or 4 gummies, and I ate those fucking gummies. Ate all 4 of them in the package. And y'all, let me tell you something. It messed me up so bad. I was trying to eat a sandwich from Jason's Deli, and I couldn't find my mouth. I thought I was floating above my bed. It was the worst experience of my life. The worst experience of my life. And it was so bad that and it just kept getting worse and worse. Like 6 hours into it, I'm sitting there thinking like, all right, well, this has got to start. It's got to end soon. No, it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And man, I'll tell you what, we got those from a gas station too. I cannot believe you can buy stuff from the gas station that can mess you up that much. Man, I was seeing I wasn't seeing anything, but I was hearing somebody talk to me outside of my window. My wife was worried about me, wanting to take me to the hospital. I was so high, I couldn't even function. Texas cutie, bright sunshine at your house. Yes, Texas is huge. We're not that far either from you. I'm going to take y'all right down here real quick, and then we're going to make a run right up through downtown. Boy, did they ever get me high. I was so high, I ain't ever been that high in my life. I was so high, I was scared. That's how high I was. Smoked that salvia stuff, and it permanently... Man, I've never had that. Never have I had that, Dougie. And I don't think I want to have it either. I know I'm going to be in trouble after telling her that, but... My wife was worried about me. She thought I'd killed myself. Y'all, I was laying in my bed on my back trying to watch TV. And my body was vibrating. And it felt like I was floating above myself. Like, it felt like I was floating above myself. It was such an odd feeling, man. It was such an odd feeling. Anyway, I was going to make a video about that. The dangers of gas station, stupidness, but I never made the video. Texas cuties got me wish one. Texas cutie, did you listen to the song that I sent you on X the other day? Edibles are dangerous even for those of us that smoke. I'm telling you, man. Man, don't. I'm telling you, if you eat one of those gummies, you gotta make sure that you're eating the right dose. Because I ate all of them, and apparently I was only supposed to eat like half of one of the gummies. And I ate all 4 of them, so I don't know. I ate a lot. Texas cutie. No, that's not boring. You need to be proud of yourself for that. That's awesome, actually. I wished back in my 20s I had never gotten intoxicated. I started with the alcohol and the pills and liked it a little too much, if you know what I mean. That is the late, great Ronnie Spears. The late, great Ronnie. That is honky-tonk music right there. Texas music. He died in 2017, and I still remember the day we found out that he died. He was basically... Yep, I'm old and quit the hard drugs too, Bill. I had to. Christy, we get along great. Texas cutie, heck yeah. Greg Watson, nope, you don't make it as an Aussie. You gotta, they like their beer down there. You know, Greg, I watched a show just the other day about there's a show on YouTube called The Best Ever Food Review Show, I think is what it's called. The Best Ever Food Review Show. I think that's the channel's name. Anyway, and they were in Australia with the Aboriginals, I think is how you say it. And they were eating some of the food that the Aboriginals eat, like sea turtle and kangaroo and just all kinds of different stuff that they were eating. And it was wild to see that. The guy that was doing that hosted the show, he had a problem when they killed the sea turtle. But apparently, it's illegal for anyone other than those Aboriginals to actually kill and eat a sea turtle. From what I understand, they are the only ones that are allowed to kill and eat those turtles. Or that's what they said on the show. I don't know how true that is. But kangaroo, I've never had kangaroo. I did find out here not long ago that a possum, you know, our possum that we have here, is very closely related to the kangaroo. I didn't know that. Apparently they're all marsupials. Dude, you're not in a turning lane. I didn't know a possum was a marsupial. Yeah, when they killed that sea turtle, man, it kind of messed up the host a little bit. He had trouble with it. Spring starts soon, mostly. Yes, it is. It's going to start soon. I've never had kangaroo. But the meat off that turtle did look delicious. And the other thing that I really like about what they do, they don't let any part of that turtle go to waste. They eat or use every single part of that turtle. Nothing goes to waste. They're considered part of the ecosystem, so they're allowed. Yes, Texas Q, no condemnation, THC, CBD. Nope, not for me either. There was a store that sold exotic jerky sticks, alligator, can't remember. I would try it. I would try it. I like alligator. Alligator's good. Pray you never get a vulture to lay an egg. Vultures are massive birds. We have them around our property during the spring and the summer. I would try kangaroo, I think. Protected from everyone except the Aboriginals. It is an ugly bird. It is an ugly bird. They do, Jeffrey. Carrion, isn't that what they call the meat that they eat? Carrion or something like that? We saw out by our house not long ago. It was back, I guess this was back right when fall was starting. There was a hawk out sitting on a telephone pole in the field next to our house watching. And he sat up there for about a week. We saw him up there. And my son told me it was a red-tailed hawk. I don't know what that is, but it was such a beautiful big bird. And I'm going to tell you, we would watch him. He would sit up on that telephone pole, and you could see him, his head turning, he was watching, and then he would swoop down in the field and grab something. And I'm certain it's probably a mouse or a small rabbit or something. It blows my mind how those birds can see that good. Mix would go nuts over vultures on top of the utility poles. Yes! Mountain Oyster. Never underestimate the power of 3 beers. Oh, man. Yes, Genuine Artifacts. It was a massive, it was a big hawk. He was big. And such a beautiful bird sitting up on top of that telephone pole. But I'm telling you right now, that bird could see whatever it was going after, and it could see it from the top of that telephone pole. He was big and beautiful. You could see he was so close to us, you could see his beak. It was curved, like it would go out, and then it was curved straight down. And I assume that's for the bird to eat meat. But Butterfly 71, there's my friend. There's my friend. How are you doing, young lady? Mountain oysters and country gravy. Oh, Nanner knows. You have a hard time getting a man to eat a mountain oyster. Or you would me anyway. I think a mountain oyster is a testicle, right? Isn't that what it is? Isn't it like a bull testicle or something like that? Texas hawks are in the middle of the... I don't know a whole lot about them, but I do know that they are beautiful birds. Very beautiful birds. And it blew my mind to watch him sit up on that pole and, you know, just turn his head, and then he would just swoop down into the field. I have never had calf fries, mountain oysters, and thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. Y'all, when we get off here today, I've got some filming to do. I'm going to make the most of my time here in Austin today so I don't have to come back. Tonight, I want to come back for Austin After Dark. I want to do my first episode tonight on 6th Street. But we'll see if that is actually going to happen. I'm hoping the detective will call me today from the police report I put in yesterday. The deputy told me that he could call anywhere between, you know, could be a day or two though. But I really hope he calls me today. When the deputy asked me if I had, you know, any enemies, and I opened up my DMs and started showing him, he looked at me like I was crazy. This guy was like, oh, why do you have this many people threatening to cut your throat? It was funny to see his face. Greg Watson. Yes, Butterfly 71. He was surprised to see those messages. Yes, good morning, Butterfly 71, all you beautiful people over on YouTubes. Hope everybody's having a good day today. It's warming up outside, that's for sure. I don't have the heated seats on anymore. 360, 2222. You know what? Maybe we should head out there right now. Maybe that's what we should do. I do need to get over there. I've been trying to plan to be over there. Let me see. You know what? Maybe we should head out there right now. Maybe that's what we should get over there right now. Think about this for a minute. Y'all, I love downtown Austin. I don't know what it is about it, but downtown Austin always makes me happy to see it. Let's head over there, Bill. Let's go do it. While we're here, we might as well go check it out. Ben Brady, have a good one, bro. You be good, man. Tell the wife I said hi. Hope she's feeling all right. I love this view. I don't know, how's it picking up on camera? Can y'all really see the Capitol? Roads are fine. Yeah, they sometimes there was a few slick spots this morning, but I think it's well above freezing now, so the roads are just wet. It's actually not even really raining anymore right now, so roads are good to go. Sadie sometimes. I love the view of the Capitol right here. Man, that's a long, I'm looking at the map, that's going to take me like 36 minutes, 38 minutes to get out there. Now we'll go, I'll have to make a trip out there. I don't have time to do that at the moment, at least while I'm live. Yeah, that the females with their kids panhandling is never any good. Never any good. Nanner nose sees the sun. I wished we had the sun out right now. All right. Ooh, my heated seat just came back on. Woo, that's warm. All right, that's got to go off. That's got to go off. Let's see. All right. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I hear a jackhammer somewhere. Let's make a run right over here by the arch real quick. Maybe my stalker is watching and he'll have something to say about the arch again. Do I smell bacon? Bacon. I don't, but it sounds good. Sounds good. Forget about the grounds. I knew I'd like. Brenda. Heck yeah. Texas Cutie mentioned bacon. She's got everybody's tummies rumbling right now. Bacon. Man, we didn't really cover much this morning. I'm sorry, this was kind of a pointless stream, but I hope you guys did enjoy seeing Austin this morning. I do enjoy my time hopping on here with you guys. Yeah, he made a new account, Butterfly. I'm telling you, man, he's escalating. But that's okay. Like I said, the cops are going to be reaching out. I had to, he was one of the main ones that I had to tell them about last night. So hopefully they'll talk to the guy. The CD. Do you smell bacon now? I get it. Texas Cutie. Now I get it. Yeah, Butterfly, he made another account and came on here, and this time he started out slow and worked his way up, so he actually got me to engage with him. Oh man, I tell you what, the guy's got serious issues. I mean, honest to God, there's something so wrong with him. It's not, I mean, who creates account after account just to come on and say this stuff? Who has the time to check my X profile all day long waiting to see if I post something? I mean, come on, man. It's weird. It is so weird. It is incredibly weird. I know Sadie sometimes like, come at me, bro. Tell me where you're at. I'll come talk to you. Sadie's ready to go. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to let the cops handle it at this point. If they're going to talk to him, then let them talk to him and figure out what the deal is. That GPS tracker it has me really worried, though. I wouldn't call him a bully. I would call him mentally unstable is what I would call him. Y'all, there's the police department right in front of us. I know I wouldn't mess with Sadie, I can tell you that. Sadie's one of those people that'll surprise you when she gets up underneath you and uppercuts you and breaks your teeth out. Guys, I appreciate everyone being on here with me this morning. You guys are really awesome for joining me. How big a boy are you? Man, once I figured out who it was, I was like, man, I know who this is. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. So crazy. But it's all right. You know, if you're going to do this kind of work, you're going to have people that's going to come in and do this kind of stuff. I just find it odd that he keeps creating account after account after account. You know, it's so weird. We got the posse together. Regulators, mount up. Alright guys, I'm going to move on. I'm going to make some videos this morning to put out on X. And then I'm going to go spend some time with my family. I'm going to call the sheriff's department and hopefully see if I can talk to the detective. Because it worries me. It does worry me. And we'll see what happens. I am always peaceful. I am one of the most non-confrontational people you'll ever meet. Especially nowadays. Guys, love y'all so much. Thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. If y'all want to support the channel, down in the description is the way to do that. If you're over on X, there's a pinned tweet at the top. Y'all have a great day today. Anybody needs anything, all you got to do is message me, jamie.hammonds@gmail.com. If you want to see the stalker guy, just go onto my post over on X. You'll see him under there. Texas Cutie ran into him the other day. I don't know if Texas Cutie remembers the guy. Actually, I know Texas Cutie will remember him. Guys, love y'all. I will see y'all next time.